was just doing these quadruple edits. So if you can't do them if you can't do like a retake or whatever at full speed, you don't want to like, if there's one particular part that you're like stumped on, you don't want to do one part full speed. You want to do it all in like slow motion, or you want to do it like all at a pace that you could keep the entire thing at. Because if you're, oh wow, I don't know why I built a ramp right here. Because if you're flicking one part, but then other part you're going like really slow at, it's gonna create, like when you can do it at full speed, it's gonna create this thing where it's gonna create this habit to where you're flicking when it's unnecessary. And if you're flicking when it's unnecessary, like right here, I often flick and like go too quick, and then when I reach right here on the wall, I'm stumped. If you like, if you create too much of a flick here, it's gonna edit like that because you're just kind of going in that movement. You just want to take your time on everything, get the right movement down and everything, and just make sure you're doing the whole thing at a certain pace. See, I messed it up right there. You want to make sure you're accurate with it, and you want to make sure that there's not a single. In some stuff, you're gonna have to have flicks, but if it's like not necessary, then try not to flick, because that could create some inaccuracy. Like, I mean, I take flick shots I take flick shots quite a bit, but I don't like flicking on an edit if it's not necessary. Like this, you know what? I'm gonna have to do that kind of quick if I want to do that. But I don't want to go like that, where it's just too quick of a flick for me. It's just, make sure you're taking your time and doing everything as accurately as possible, and not just going for speed. You wanna, like I said before, you wanna make sure you're doing everything at like the relatively same pace. Because otherwise, you know, you're gonna be quick on some parts, and then others are gonna have you stumped. And then when you can get it down as fast as you can, like as fast as you can move, you're not gonna be able to do that movement correctly because you flicked it. And that's just gonna mess you up. Trust me, because I practice my edits a lot, and yeah, I just know from experience. If you flick it on one part but can't do the other, like if you try to speed on one part and can't do the other, you're gonna be able to, when you do it in one motion, you're gonna flick on that fast part. Trust me, you will. And you just want to make sure you're doing everything at the relatively same pace. And normally I don't edit this slow. I'm just editing it like this right now. Because I'm just getting the movement down. Also, you don't want to, I see I'm doing it right now, but you don't want to like stand still when you're doing it. You probably want to get the boosters, but I just came to this map because I was doing triple edits. I wasn't doing quadruple edits at first. But yeah, you don't want to not move, because that gives you a sense of like stopping right there, and then you'll get used to that. You want to be able to like move while doing it, so you want to go to like your own map or an editing course that has one of those things where you could slow down or speed up on. And yeah, because the way that I was just doing it, if you go like this for like a triple edit and I stop right there, it's gonna give me that habit of whenever I do this, I should stop. But that's not the case. You shouldn't stop while doing a retake or whatever. you should, in my opinion, you should always be moving. Because say you're in a build fight, you're going to give up high ground or whatever. And you're going to take too long trying to do, just trying to do something because you're not moving at the time. And I don't think it's like worth not moving. You could practice the movement, but like be at slow speed. But try not, for me, I adjust to stuff really easily. So if I move like if I move slowly, I get used to it after a little bit. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up. If you adjust the stuff easily, then don't be on the map. Like, don't be on the slow thing for too long. Because I found personally that I adjust to it. And then when I have to move at full speed, I wasn't able to do like the edits I was able to do before. So, yeah, I just want to give that tip. And I know right now I'm making very short videos, but that's just because I'm just trying to give you guys tips. Just, quick, easily done tips. Alright, and I'm going to stop streaming real quick, and I'll make one later today.